everyone, how are y'all doing today? This is Mary from Rocky Mountain Gardens coming back to you, and I am in just a happy, great mood because I have just finished a nice project that I've been sort of putting off for a while. I actually took some time a couple of weeks ago and repainted my powder room to a lighter, brighter color. And today I actually finished my renovation. So I took some before pictures, with it partially finished, and we'll show you them in a video that will follow. And then I also have filmed my completed renovation for you. So you can get some ideas, I hope, on how you can improve the looks of your home to make it feel more cozy and more in your taste. And perhaps update it too, because my powder room was quite stuck back in the 90s. So have a look at my before and after videos. Hope you enjoy it, and see you in just a minute. You can see my powder room. And I have just recently painted the walls and the ceiling this bluish gray color. My powder room earlier had been painted a very dark sort of brick red, and I have been trying to lighten up things in my home with paint and my decor. So I have done things like change out the towel bar for a brushed nickel look, taken away the brass toilet paper holder and put in brushed nickel. I've added a larger size of baseboard, painted it a bright white. And then, now I can't do a lot with my vanity and the color of granite that I have here. But I will be changing other things in the decor to lighten it up. And I do have on my mirror, my house came, since it was built in the early 90s, it came with these plate glass mirrors in all of the bathrooms. So what I did was I took some trim molding and these medallions on the corners, and I glued them on with a special type of glue that adheres to mirrors. You know, cut them to the correct size, painted them this dark brown color, and glued them on. So I'll be changing that color. That's one of my next painting jobs. And adding other decor for you to see. And when I'm finished, I'll come back and give you a look at my redecorated powder room. I'm walking into my powder room, and here is a look at my new decor. We'll start here on the left side of the powder room, where you can see I have purchased some brand new hand towels with this gray and silver floral and berry motif. Love that. I also added this shabby chic shelf that I got at Hobby Lobby. 50% off, of course. And I added this really interesting lantern with a flameless candle inside. Well, sorry, flameless meaning not real fire, but it is a battery operated candle. It is the Mirage type, which is pretty realistic with its flame. Love it. And I usually have it set on a timer to come on in the evening. I have a little bird here, little shabby bird, in a galvanized little bucket that has some lavender and other purple flowers in it. And then on the wall, I have hung this lovely print of Native Americans on their ponies riding in the wintertime along a little creek. And those colors just go with my decor in this room. I really enjoy that. Coming down here, you might laugh about this, but I had a plumber come to my house to do some other work. So while he was here, I had him change out the handle on my toilet, which was that fake brass color that is so 90s. I just purchased a new one at Lowe's and had it here for him when he came so that he could install it. That worked out really well. Then on my toilet back area, I purchased a brand new Kleenex holder of brushed nickel and this cute little floral arrangement in a small urn. Fits right nicely on that space. Coming over here to my vanity, you can see that I have added a brushed nickel tray, and I have some paper hand towels here for my guests. And earlier I had already changed out my faucet from that gaudy brass to a brushed nickel faucet. And then in the corner I added this galvanized container, and I placed in there my hand lotion and soap and a little sprig of purple colored flowers. I have this on the wall. It is a medicine chest, sort of, and it is this same old oak color. I have not quite yet decided whether I will paint it or not. But in the meantime, I added this nice brushed nickel handle to give it a little bit of that taste of the new decor I'm adding to the powder room. And then for my vanity, which I also have not changed out and probably will not since I purchased this granite not that long ago, but I did add the same handles down here onto the vanity doors so that it will just incorporate that brushed nickel look that I'm going for, which is much lighter and brighter here in the powder room. And then swinging up here, I have added this boxwood wreath, which is from Hobby Lobby, and I believe it helps to break up the large expanse of this plate glass mirror, which I'm not fond of, but not ready to take down yet or do anything about. And as I talked about earlier in the video, I went ahead and painted this frame that I had glued on to the mirror earlier, several years ago actually. And I had painted it a brown color, as you saw earlier in the video. Now I have just painted it a gray color that's a couple of shades darker than the walls, so it does stand out. You can actually see it quite well, and it adds interest and takes away, I hope, from that 90s look, and then just adds to the lightness and brightness that I'm going for in this powder room area. So if we come around over here, you can see here's the medallion, a little close-up of it, and swing up toward the lights that you can see. This is quite bright, but I did change out the light fixture also to a brushed nickel. Everything now matches in my powder room, and I believe it will be welcoming for my guests. And I hope you enjoyed this video and can see how easy it is to give your powder room an entirely new look without a lot of expense, and certainly any one of us can do it. So keep it in mind. Think about maybe updating one of your rooms in your home to give you that new look you'd love to have. All it takes is, as they talk about in the shows on TV, some sweat equity and a little paint especially, and a few dollars for some decorations, and there you have it, a brand new powder room. Thanks for watching. Until my next video, take care.